just an honour to be here promoting massive card, and of course the big heavyweight world championship main eventing, and going to be just an incredible moment, an incredible atmosphere, and we can't wait.
The undercard press conference today, Callum Smith obviously sort of the chief support, if you like, defending his title.
Two chief supports really, and obviously Callum and Katie Taylor, but Callum Smith, #1 super middleweight in the world, and defending his world title for the first time after his knockout win over George Groves. Katie Taylor in just a huge fight, the undisputed fight, every belt in boxing on the line in that fight. Josh Kelly, Joshua Boatzy, Tommy Coyle with just a Cinderella story against Chris Algieri, and once you switch off the Champions League, you're going to roll straight into just a wonderful, wonderful night of boxing.
Obviously Callum's at super middleweight. The middleweight sort of picture is very much on Dazn at the moment, but there's talk of Canelo, even Triple G at some point going up to super middleweight. Do you think, all being well on Saturday night, that Canelo could be sort of one for possibly even this year for Callum, or next year at some point?
I think that Canelo, the plan for them is to fight Triple G in September, but he keeps mentioning Callum Smith's name, which is great, and he's definitely part of Canelo's plans moving forward. I do think he'll move to 68. We saw him win a world title there against Rocky Fielding. So I think the Callum Smith fight is inevitable at some point, and he's just got to keep winning. This is a perfect platform for him to go out and sort of shout out his name on that kind of scene. And if we can get the Canelo fight against Callum Smith, I'll be very happy.
What happens in that fight? Callum says he reckons Canelo's just too small really to mix it with him.
I think he might be right, but I think what Canelo will sort of give away in size, he'll make up with in quality. I think he's pound for pound #1, but I rate Callum Smith as a pound for pound fighter as well. He's a huge super middleweight, Callum Smith, and he won't be there for long. So we need to make sure we get those career defining fights as soon as possible.
Billy Joe Saunders an option?
Yeah, I mean, any champion's an option. He's going to want to unify. Whether that can be made with the cross networks and all the general boxing politics, who knows? But certainly be open to that. Want to get him nice and active. Expect him to box September, October back home, and then I think move straight into unification fights.